I am Slick Nick. Let's talk about your waist size as a man. I think this is interesting. This was inspired by a comment that I received, and I think it's worth exploring. I think there's something interesting about this. So I made a video, and it was talking about, just my body transformation here. Actually, there it is. My new pink hoodie from Banana Republic. Size medium, 5'9", 157 pounds. That was the name of the video. And I was talking about, now that I've lost so much fat and I'm beginning to gain muscle, I'm having to switch out my wardrobe now. So like, for example, this t-shirt is a size medium. You can get this shirt for like $8 at Walmart right now, by the way. So this is a medium. This is, to me, is a true fitting medium. Sometimes a medium is more like a large, but this fits perfect. I love this size. This is the ideal size medium t-shirt. Based on all of the, because I went from size large all these years and now I'm wearing medium, so I'm noticing not all medium shirts are the same, but this is a perfect fit as far as I'm concerned. So Recall had this comment: interested to know what size waist you have, please, Nick. We're the exact same height and weight, so I'm just kind of curious. Love the videos. So again, 5'9", 157 pounds, maybe 156, just depending on that day. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm working on a meal plan right now to keep myself sort of in a deficit of only about 100 calories a day as far as the deficit goes, to really make sure I get as much protein as I can. I should make a different video about that. But yeah, 31 is what size that I wear for my waist. So I recently bought some Levi's. I made some videos about that. Size 31. Even these shorts, they're not like size medium or small. These are actually size 31 and they fit perfectly. I'm not wearing a belt and they just perfectly fit. So size 31 is comfortable for me. But let's process this though, okay? Because I think predictably, here's what we'll be looking at. If a man is 5'9", which by the way, that's about, believe this or not, that's about average in the United States. My wife and I were just we watched this House Hunter show, and it's a tiny house search that they're trying to find it. And the one guy like almost hit his head on the roof because it had a low ceiling, and then a thing popped up and it said the average size man in the United States is 5'9.5", and the average woman is 5'4". So that means my wife's a little above average. She's like 5'6", but I'm 5'9" on the dot. The average American man's 5'9.5". So pretty much I'm average, even though a lot of people think, oh, you're kind of short. People have said that to me, but in reality, I'm average. I'm right at the average. I remember when I went to Disney World, they have this ride that talks about how when they, as far as crash tests for cars, they create it on a human body around the size of 5'9", 5'10", because that's the average man. So again, that's average. So assume, in theory, this video reaches a lot of people, because that means, in theory, a lot of men are around height of 5'9". But it implies that if you're in my weight range also, like in the 150s, mid 150s arguably, if you're in the mid 150s for pounds of how much you weigh, and you're around 5'9", in theory, if you're a fit guy, you're probably gonna have a size 31 waist. That's probably what's gonna be. Even now for me, my 32 waist pant, they're baggy on me. If I tried wearing some yesterday. I had some from like Old Navy that they're several years old, but I have to wear a belt, and they just look way too baggy, like in the waist and the crotch. It doesn't look good. So I don't even feel comfortable wearing 32s anymore. It's all about looking clean and neat, like the hair here. That's very important to me. So I've got to wear really 31 is where it's at. Now, I do have, I don't know, let's go with around 5 more pounds of fat that I'm trying to still cut as I'm building muscle, which that fat seems to be right here. So we'll see if once I reach that goal, if I'm going to be more of a size 30. And we're gonna see if I actually end up needing to go down to a size small, because I'm telling you, as I got a new wardrobe recently, switching over to size medium from size large, I'm noticing a lot of my size medium shirts feel more like the way that larges fit a year ago, which is probably accurate to say. When a shirt just becomes like a kite and it's just flowing around here, like it's not comfortable anymore. I don't want to be wearing a baggy shirt. So here recently, I've actually experimented with some size small t-shirts that actually fit more comparable to a comfortable medium for me. For example, this Cobra Kai medium shirt. So yeah, what I wonder is, or I guess not, I don't even wonder, I think I'm presenting this. My theory is, if you're around 5'9" and you weigh in the 150s, chances are you're a size 31 waist. And chances are, if you're 5'9" and you're in the 150s, it also implies you're fit. I think that pretty much goes hand in hand. It implies that you're fit. Because if you're beyond that, then in theory, you've got a higher percentage of body fat, as I did when I was still in the 160s, which was not all that long ago. But back then, I had a higher percentage of body fat. And I felt more comfortable in size 31 or more comfortable in 32s instead of 31s. So I think generally, that goes hand in hand. Are you around 5'9"? Do you weigh in the 150s? You probably wear a size 31 waist. And I'd have to think, like me, you're a physically fit kind of guy. Interesting conversation. I'm glad you brought it up. Comments belong right here.